What's going on, Canada? Derek here, Life in the RC. Got a question for you. You ever having trouble finding the RC car that you want that may have just been released and you can't find it in your local hobby shops? Well, look no further than Big Boys with Cool Toys, located in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and Toronto, and other areas across Canada. They are known to be Traxxas's biggest Canadian dealership, as well, more importantly, Canada's biggest hobby shop across Canada. So I had trouble finding a car that was recently released that I wanted to get, and that was the Arrma Quake. And I live in a little town, 2,200 people. The closest, biggest city closest to me that has hobby shops in it is London, Ontario. I looked at all four of them actually, and none of them had it. They told me they could order it in, and I was like, okay, well, that's going to take like a month, they said, for the next shipment to get released. So I ended up remembering about Big Boys with Cool Toys. Now, the reason why I didn't go with them right away is because they're in Mississauga, Toronto. I live right on Lake Erie, it's a long ways away from there, a couple hours. But it's got me thinking, well, obviously they have shipping, right? So I gave them a call, and within seconds I had the truck I wanted, and they told me it'd be here in 5 to 6 business days, and that was on a Saturday. And I got it the following Wednesday. So they said 5 to 6 business days from the Monday, and I got it within 2 days. So that was really cool. So thanks again to Big Boys with Cool Toys, Canada's biggest RC dealership. If you're looking for a car that you want that was just released and you can't find it in any of your local hobby shops, remember, Big Boys with Cool Toys has free shipping across Canada. And if you're outside of Canada, you have shipping that is free with any purchase over $99. So thanks again, Big Boys with Cool Toys. And remember, guys, if you're looking for an RC, this one right here has what you're looking for. Let's get to the live action. What's up, guys? Okay, so just gonna get out the Arrma Quake here. I just got this. Now, you guys know from one of my videos that I had it out for a little bit of a play in the dark there. I said I was gonna make sure I didn't get all dirty and everything like that, so I can bring it back in and do a proper unboxing. So that's what we're gonna do. So. Now, this thing is almost like the Gorgon. Comes on the same platform, just got a different bit of a body, and it is brushless. So, this comes with a new mesh-shaped plate. It has a bottom-loaded battery, which I do like because you don't have to take out the body, but at the same time, when you're having a high impact, it has a high potential to pop the battery out. Now, we got the Spektrum 2-in-1 45 amp. I thought that would have been at least a 65. 45 amp 2-in-1 Spektrum ESC and receiver. Tough wheelie bar, Arrma 40mm motor cooling fan, color-coded D-boots, cut chevron empty tires, and dominate any service with all-terrain suspension package. Now, I believe this comes, I got the right colorway, by the way. It comes in 3 different colors. It comes with the red, purple, and green. The speed is supposed to be 20 miles per hour on a 2S50C, 30 miles an hour on a 2S. What? That's the same thing. That makes no sense. Anyway, it's supposed to go 50 miles an hour on a 3S. Now, I've seen a few videos online. This thing actually has reached up to 57 miles an hour on a 3S, which is pretty cool. Vehicle specifications. Don't need to go over the length and the width and all that kind of good stuff. Comes with the Spektrum SLT2 transmitter with DLC, which is dynamic stability control. SLT secure link technology, and it also comes with the Spektrum S681 metal geared waterproof digital servo, tough metal gears, high torque, Spektrum 4000 kV brushless motor, and takes a battery and light holder to complete. Now, this one, it says recommended here in the box that you are to get the SMT X52 SSOH5, whatever that is. Yeah, okay, so the 2S 5000 milliamp 50C or the 4000 milliamp 25C. Well, I ended up getting the 4000 milliamp 30C. So, aside from all that, we got the hidden body retention system. We got the clean, realistic look with the reinforced body. I'll get to that in a minute. Spektrum DSC active mode, high sensing oversteer applying correction, and counter steer applied to control over rotation. So let's see. Let's get this out of the box and have a look at her. Now, she comes with 2 hex drivers. You got your wheel wrench, your manual, your tech manual, which gives you out your exploded diagram. You get your wheel wrench and you get your suspension spacers. Now, if you use this here, the Spektrum save 15% on your next Spektrum purchase by registering with this product. And all you gotta do to do that is go onto the website here, horizonhobby.com/registration, or scan the QR code here to get 15% off your next purchase. So now here's the battery. See here, we got the remote. Now, I believe there's a button on here for your to turn up or down the gyro, the DSC. Now, because I had this already, I do already have the batteries in the remote, not in the truck though, of course. And okay, so now I don't know how. I can't remember how it is. You're supposed to change the what do you call it, the DSC, because I think you press the button, it's got 3 different set modes for your gyro. I'll have to look in the manual to make sure. Okay, let's get the truck ready here. Oh, I got all my tap sets so I can redo the hub on the slash so I can get that going again. Oh my god. Why do we got that in the way? Alright guys, this is a cool looking truck. Now these tires here this time, I believe they got foams in them. They're not belted. They are new style Chevron tires and they do look sick. I love the rock looking kind of style here on the body for reinforcement. It's going to give it a lot of extra rigidity. The Rick T scale, I think that's funny. Earthquake, Richter scale. I think it's kind of funny. Okay, so getting the body off. There's just 2 simple clips here on the side. You gotta pull out toward, away from the body, where the truck's right. Just pull it right off. Oops. And this is a nice looking truck, by the way. So here's your 45 amp Spektrum permanent ESC 2-in-1, and your brushless, or your fan on both actually, which is nice. It's not right on the motor, which is alright. You think that because it's not right on the motor and being it's encased, they are sucking the heat out of there, but hey, whatever works. So we got double wishbone, coil over, oil filled, non-adjustable shocks. The way to set them is you have those spacers you put into here. Good solid bumpers on the front. They're not too flexible, but they do have some give. But they do feel like they would do the hard enough impact. They're gonna, on the ends might bend, but well, we'll see. I'm not sure what the kg is on the turbo, and we got the bottom load battery here. Now, if you have different batteries than the ones that they recommend, and you have ones that are a little bit bigger, there is a plate here on the back with 2 screws you can take off, and then you can feed your wire from the ESC back down up and through there so that you can have more space for your battery and have the wires then on the outside here instead of being in the way, so you have a little bit more room to put in those bigger batteries if you're running a Gen Ace or an Onyx or something like that. So let's get the battery in here. Now, it's already been charged up. I charged it up earlier so I can do this. I've already got my adapter on here because the Spektrum sent me the Ic3 instead of an Ic5, so I had to get the Ic3 instead of an Ic5, so I got the Ic3 or Ic3 and Ic5 adapters to put on here. I can't talk sometimes, I'm sorry. But I noticed, even so, these like to come out a little bit, but I'm not going to be doing any jumps out there today. It's going to be dark out there, and I apologize for that. I'm going to go up and give this a quick little run. And it is also snowing out a little bit. Roads aren't covered, however, I'm not going to be doing any kind of speed runs. I still need to get my hands on one of those Sky RC GPSs. I could use my phone, but because of how wet it is out there, I don't want to use my phone because it does have a crack in the screen, and if any moisture gets in there, it could not be good. There we go. Okay, guys, I'll get you back on in a second. We're gonna go outside. Okay, guys, I'm just out here with the Quake. It is, as you can see, it's not very nice out. So I'm not gonna be doing no speed runs. I'm not gonna be doing any jumps in the backyard. I'm gonna have to do this again tomorrow when it's daylight, because I have really having a bad habit of getting this in the dark as of late. So, anyways, guys, let's get the car on and give it a little blip. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. Remote on. Car on. Steering. Oh yeah, that's quick too. Sweet. And power. Yeah, that's gonna go. Alright, let's get her going. Oh, whoa, wait, how come my steering's reversed? What the? Oh, that'll be why. There we go. What the? Now I got no throttle at all? What the heck just happened? What is going on with my car? Turn that off and back on here. There we go. That was really weird. I don't know why that happened. Even out here in the wet, it's still traction holes. Okay. Oh, I had to jump over that. Yeah, guys, I definitely need to get out here in the daylight with it. This thing is awesome. Oh, and she just cut off on me again. What is going on with that? I hope there's not something wrong with this truck. It shouldn't be doing that. I just had to shut it back off and back on again. And that's not because it got wet. It's already doing that. Man, I'm stuck. Oh, she's getting dirty. Nice. Oh, man. Alright, guys, well, I'm coming to the end of this 15-minute video. It's getting snowy out here pretty bad, and it's getting cold, so I'm going to call that it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Life in the RC. As always, stay safe and happy bashing, everybody. And a big reminder to the big boys and cool toys, thanks for being awesome. Thanks for having everything and being such a cool and courteous staff. You guys rock. Thank you, and you guys are appreciated. Stay safe and happy bashing, everybody.